Get yourself in a comfortable seat wherever you are. Start to breathe. Just in and out. We've done lots of movement. If you've just joined us, maybe you haven't, that's totally fine. Find that tall, comfortable seat. Hands come into the lap, that's where I like to keep them. Palms face up. Roll the shoulders back so we have that open chest, open heart. Nice and strong. Alright, today we're going to mix it up once again. So wherever you are, start to set your intention for today. Close the eyes. Start to breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. Deep breaths in and out. For today, the focus is going to be on getting to know yourself, to take yourself on, front on, to start to observe what's going on. We're going to use a labeling practice. Anything we feel in our bodies, sensations, itches, temperature, pressure, any one of those things that comes to mind, as it does, we simply say, feel in. Then, any emotions or thoughts that come to our head, we notice them, we acknowledge them, and we say out loud or in our head, feel out. And if nothing comes to mind at any given point, we just say feel rest. So let's start with those feel ins. So scan the body and notice there'll be a predominant feeling somewhere in the body. Sometimes it can be a simple thing like the pressure of your body pressing into the seat below you. Right now I can feel the weight of my body pressing down into the stool I'm sitting on. I can also feel the two of my hands touching one another. So just as you notice these different things, maybe it's the temperature on your skin. Every time you notice one of these things, just say the words, feel in. Now we move on to the feel out. And this encompasses just any thought that comes into the mind at all. Often we beat ourselves up for having any thoughts whatsoever. But that's very natural. That's what the mind is designed to do. And for most parts, it does us a lot of good. But we just want to find out what's going on. What thoughts do come into the head. Instead of being absorbed by them, we want to notice them and see them for what they are. So as those thoughts come in, notice them. Take a moment, take a step back. Instead of going on the chain of thoughts that come with it, take a step out of it and see what that thought is. Maybe it's something as simple as, I'm hungry. That's interesting. That's both a feel in and a feel out. Instead of reacting to it, start to pay attention to it. Start to notice the sensations that come with it, the feeling in your stomach, maybe in your throat. And dissect all the little details of what make up either the feel in or the feel out. When it comes to thoughts, often a lot of them can be automatic. We start to think about planning the day. No problem. Just see that plan come into the head, notice it, acknowledge it, and then move on. And then at any point, if no sensation in the body calls you, if no thought comes into your head, simply say the words, feel rest. You can really use any sensation, any thought as the object of your meditation. We don't need to be completely zen in a still, quiet place to do our meditation. It can be anywhere. It can be on anything. Things that seemingly appear to be a distraction can then be part of your meditation. We observe the sounds that we hear, the vibrations we feel, and even the thoughts that come into our head. As long as we can observe these things without the labels good or bad, what they mean in a broader context, and just see them at face value, we can rid ourselves of the power they have over us. Just keep going through your body, keep going through your mind. Feel in, feel out, feel rest. Even things like an itch on your face can be a great example. Start to dissect what that feeling is. Instead of reacting straight away to it, can you take a moment? Can you feel it? Can you ask yourself, what exactly is an itch? Other than just the response to scratch it. As we start to notice what sensations are predominant in the body and what thoughts are predominant in the mind, we get a better understanding of who we are. Let your mind called to whatever sensation, to whatever thought, to whatever sound it feels called to. And instead of being absorbed by that thing, observe it, notice it, without being carried away by it. We feel in, we feel out, or we feel rest. Start to notice what happens when we give any one of these sensations or thoughts or emotions all of our attention, and we start to see it as a bystander, as an observer. Notice if it sticks around or after some time it dissipates. Notice the transient nature both of sensation and of thought and even emotion. Keep using our labels. Feel in, feel out, feel rest. Slowly bring your hands together. Rub them, generate that heat. Notice this sensation too, still aware in our meditation. We then take those hands, place them over the eyes. Once again, being aware of this sensation and how it feels. Then we open our eyes up behind the hands. We bring this feeling to the rest of our day. Namaste.